The headlines: Senator wants government to push for more Bajan jobs on Chinese projects. A fourth person is charged in Neil's Tenantry murder. And Grenada's PM says CARICOM does not want to run West Indies cricket. Welcome to Nation News for Thursday, May the 26th, 2016. An independent senator says government needs to be more aggressive to secure more Bajan jobs on projects financed by China. Senator Alvin Adams said he was a bit concerned about reports that 60% of the construction jobs at the redevelopment of Sam Lord's Castle would go to Chinese workers. He said while Barbados needs to maintain its relationship with China, it could be more forceful in getting Barbadians employed. Outside of this, he said the project was worth supporting. He was speaking in the Senate on Wednesday during debate on a resolution for the vesting of more than 58 acres of land to facilitate work at the castle site. Government Senator Verla de Pisa predicted that Barbados will get major economic spin-offs from the redevelopment of the castle into a Wyndham-branded property. The police force is being stretched as a result of new demands for specialized attention, the current acting commissioner, Oral Williams, has said. Speaking at a graduation ceremony for police recruits on Wednesday, Mr. Williams said some of the emerging areas include monitoring water usage and investigating the theft of crops and livestock, noise pollution, and garbage disposal. He told the new constables they would go on to be assigned to those areas, in addition to the usual suspects like burglary, murder, and traffic accidents. A fourth man has been charged in the Neil's Tenantry murder a fortnight ago. 20-year-old Rakim Shakil Aline of Camomere Street, the city, was remanded to jail after he appeared at the District A Magistrates Court charged with the murder of Cherno Rose in the St. Michael District on May the 12th. Police had issued a wanted bulletin for the defendant, who joins 3 others on the murder rap. Social activist Jennifer Walker has staged a one-woman placard demonstration outside the offices of the Nation on Fontebelle. It follows controversy surrounding an entry in a Puddin' and South gossip column that critics said appeared to trivialize rape. The article lightheartedly suggested that a man raped a lesbian while she was under the influence of alcohol. The Nation has apologized. Ms. Walker said the Nation missed an opportunity to enlighten Barbadians on the dangers of excessive alcohol use. The QEH has taken possession of colonoscopes and other equipment worth about $200,000, a gift from the Public Workers Credit Union's Legacy Foundation. Colonoscopes are used to examine the lining of the bowel for abnormalities such as cancerous tumors. Gastroenterologist Erika Springer-Cyrus spoke at the equipment handover ceremony.
We perform a colonoscopy using this equipment. We can actually, if we find polyps, we can remove them at the time of the procedure. And that decreases your risk down the road of developing colon cancer. And the reason that's important is because, according to our local data here in Barbados, the colon is the 3rd most common site of cancer in women after breast cancer and cervical cancer. And it's the 2nd most common site of cancer in men after prostate cancer.
Employees of Coral Reef Club staged a colorful T-shirt parade through Old Town and surrounding communities on Wednesday evening. The close to 90 revelers began the carnival at Trent's Plain Field and continued through a number of streets in the area on the way to their base at the hotel. The workers were then feted for their performances over the past year. They decided to do something a little different this year by staging the parade rather than a routine celebration like a picnic. In sport, Prime Minister of Grenada Keith Mitchell says CARICOM has no interest in taking over the day-to-day running of West Indies cricket, even though it wants to see a restructuring of the regional games governing body. Delivering the Frank Worrell Memorial Lecture at CAFL on Wednesday night, Dr. Mitchell said CARICOM leaders want to see West Indies cricket rise again, but they have enough work on their plate already. He said they saw a need for structural changes in the management of West Indies cricket, but had probably not communicated their position properly.
CARICOM's sole objective in the process of reform is helping in creating a structure and an enabling environment in which West Indies cricket can again flourish and rise to the pinnacle of the sport. position that it once occupied and enjoyed for more than 20 years. Sisters and brothers, anytime you become the issue and not the solution, then there's a problem. It appears we did a poor job in communicating what has occurred. So my view is that we need to step back. I have no ego to get from this. I have one interest, and the regional leaders, mostly so, have one interest: the success of West Indies cricket.
UWI Blackbirds A have ended their first round of matches in netball's Division 1 as the only side with a 100% record. They edged the previously undefeated Guardian General Pride of Villa 50-49 on Wednesday night at the Netball Stadium to reach a maximum 25 points. The knockout champions were led by a superb 42 goals from 46 attempts by national shooter Shanika Wharton. Villa were bottom of the table last year, but had launched the league season with upset wins over C.O. Williams Rangers and Pine Hill Dairy St. Barnabas, the traditional heavyweights. And finally, a man from Thailand is recovering in hospital after being attacked by a 9-foot python while sitting on the toilet. Atapon Boon Mak Chai suffered a 3-inch wound after being bitten on the penis by the snake, which had crawled up through the plumbing. The excruciating ordeal lasted half an hour before he managed to prise open the snake's jaws and escape. The 38-year-old needed stitches, but medical staff say he should make a full recovery. Rescue workers managed to eventually release the snake after using hammers to free it from the toilet. Quite a story. And that's Nation News for Wednesday. For more news, log on to nationnews.com and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And remember to pick up your Daily Nation on Thursday or subscribe to our e-paper.